Okay. Okay. Now we started our lesson. Okay. I will not read now. Okay, a moment. At the beginning, it's okay. It's still because I was already reading something. I was answering to you. I will not now answer anymore to problems that people have on implementation. Sorry, because we need to respect everyone. I will give 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the end to answer to this question. We started to discuss about a topic that is you asked me about SAP Free, Microsoft Dynamics with different brand 1C. Uh, I will briefly tell about all of these free products, let's say international. There are also others that are CH, there are other brands, okay? And there are also, every country has its own. Who is Italian maybe listen about zucchetti and so on, okay? Every country has exactly their own specific, so it's normal to find the local products. Now, in order because you want to know what you can use of my lesson in your future job, you will maybe go in a company that has SAP, that is now one of the most is the regarding big companies the standard, okay? Or maybe Microsoft Dynamics that is also working. I call it Dynamics now. There is AX 365, is all the same word. Uh, there are three different products, okay? No, is used by current company. Okay, 1C has 1.5 million. Is actually in terms of quantity of clients because he has a lot of small medium enterprise. Maybe is the biggest number. He has 5 million users in the world around, but is more localized in some countries of high developing. 1C is used is originally Russian, so it's used in Russia, all the area of Russia, Romania, Ukraine, all these kind of things original, then developed strongly in other countries like China, Vietnam, the most developing, because it's the youngest, let's say, world. So that's why is actually from the technology point of view is the most sophisticated. Yes, 1C is a good competitor of NAV, but NAV is an old name, okay? So let's go to briefly. I will talk about just three products, okay? You can do question, I will answer. 1C again, 1C you can find somewhere even in of all these three products. Basically, you can find even in Wikipedia, there are site, everything, okay? 1C is the youngest. Has been born in 90s, like companies in Russia. The first 10 years was basically a Russian product, then developing all the other countries like CSI. I'm sure that if there is someone here, people from that area knows because it is definitely a standard in that area. And in after 2010, okay, started to develop strongly also in other countries: Vietnam, Emirates, Arab Emirates, China, Turkey. In Turkey now is I know that there are Turkish people who started to have several implementation. Not always is with the brand 1C because it's more a technology. 1C also in the last period is also has several thousand of clients in America, okay, USA, okay. This is 1C. Why we use 1C? Actually, is the most developed from a technology point of view. I mean, itself, like informatic point of view, is the most developed. Okay, he has in terms of security, that is also comparable to SAP. Also, SAP is very secure, but it's not like this Dynamics. Okay, so in terms of security is the top level. In terms of he has his own language that I will show you. I will show you maybe a bit today last, but it's not just for curiosity for you. So he has his own language, like maybe Java, some person or people this one, and he has an advantage. He's been born in countries, Russia, some when they are strongly developing, China now, for example. So new companies, new products, a new request. Okay, I don't know, Maria. I don't know if I can accept. Okay, I don't see because where I'm accepting, I'm accepting people. Okay, okay, maybe this one I was accepted. Okay, So this is 1C, okay. Why we are using already say. SAP, and then I move to NAV, Microsoft Dynamics. SAP at the opposite is the historic. Is really, before was at the beginning IS400 of IBM, the first, let's say, software that it was not yet an ERP, but it was the first software that started to introduce a lot of automatization, let's say, of digitalization in the company. SAP, SAP, German companies started to develop and started to be a standard, but it's something born in 80s and born in while a product like before I mentioned it, 1C, it was born in countries like a new developing country, Russia, Kazakhstan, China, and so on. In that period, I mean 90s, 2000. Please switch off your microphone, okay? Uh, the SAP, at the opposite, has been born in Germany and started to use a lot the best practice that it was in some sector like automotive. That's why it started to be strongly developed. When you started to buy, for example, if you were buying, you were an automotive company. I work for Fiat, for example, on SAP. If you were an automotive company and you were buying SAP, you were buying also the know-how of other. For example, maybe it was based on Volkswagen Group and so on. You were a big company, so you have a software that it was based on this big expertise. That's why in some sector is kind of mandatory. When you listen that there is a PS, there is a big Renault with, I don't know, this big group that are grouping up in automotive is possible because they are all using SAP. In that period also there was other companies like Oracle, JD Edwards, but they group out. But later they started less to be strong in the sector because they were competing with SAP, but it was not possible. Microsoft entering the business of ERP software in 2003, I think, buying Navision. Navision was a company from Scandinavian countries that it was starting to develop, and they bought it in 2003, 2004, something like this. They created Microsoft Nav, that someone now mentioned, and later they created also IX by themselves. Now they are using their how to say their position. Microsoft is a standard to grow up in a lot of countries, Italy and so on, Germany also itself. The brand is 365. This is a situation, and I can even say in the last period, Dynamics started to be much more better. At the beginning, it was a name a bit like never-ending implementation if you buy it. SAP was expensive, and Microsoft Navision at the beginning was a never-ending 2 years, 3 years of implementation because it was like there was some problems. 1C is a new coming, okay, from Europe. I mean, like he is the standard in several countries, so it's not yet branded so big. But in general, it's good. The difference between these three, I will not tell other system because otherwise we take others. I can openly say with Italians, for example, maybe listen to Katie and so on, cannot compete with this. To tell you the truth, they cannot compete from technology point of view. They doesn't have the numbers. They doesn't have the quantity of clients. They are not innovating so much. If you buy an Italian product, you are 10 years behind. Okay, I don't know. I'm showing the screen. I don't know. There is. I am even not sharing yet the screen. I can start. I start now to share. I was not sharing the screen. That's why. Okay, I can take. I was. There was my face. And now a moment. I go back to our chat because now is more discussing. Okay, so I'm sharing maybe the chat at this moment. Okay. Okay, I'm going with other device. Does it depends a lot of what we use in banking while ERP? Okay, in banking sector is a bit different. Okay, Good question. Okay, I will propose to do. Let's minimize other 5 minutes of this topic, 15 minutes just on this part, because later we need to do exercise training. But it's okay for me. It's not a problem to share. Just we need also to do training. Uh, I want to say technically the difference between the three that I mentioned. I need to mention SAP and Microsoft Dynamics because maybe you will face in your life. Then also you will face a lot of, they are so-called legacy because they are local one legacy, but they are not, let's say, they are maybe popular still, but they are going to finish because also in ERP the world will be like mobile where we have two system Android or iOS will be also in ERP world will be maximum 10, 15 competitors worldwide, not more because you need the number. The question, so from technical point of view, then I will answer to by sector. SAP is SAP is very good if you are a big company, but has some constraints that sometimes are good in this world. One constraint is very rigid, very blocked. To do, I will show maybe some part that in all ERP are hereditated. You get from SAP because this is sometimes the standard, okay? But when you do, you maybe already read the word post. Is the standard from when you post something, you cannot change anymore when you are in SAP. Plus, to start to do what we are doing, we will take one month even to publish a document because it takes a lot to set up. It's not easy like you're seeing now. One see. SAP has its own language that is called ABAP. Okay, I knew ABAP. I know now. I know that they developed it several years ago. I was working 10 years ago. I was working with SAP. Now they are developed. I know they started already to put some. But basically, he has his own language, and theoretically you can personalize, but it's very difficult. Okay, for sure, SAP is good in all the sector where they need strongly constraints and standard procedure. And if you are a big company, I was already mentioned like that in some sector like automotive, you is almost is mandatory to have SAP, and this is the standard. Microsoft Dynamics is now developing strongly. We have the power of the brand Microsoft, and but they experience some problems. That theoretically, one problem has been solved. That is surprised a bit. We bought when we bought Microsoft Navision Nav. They had the language of Nav. Okay, then recently, Microsoft decided to use the C sharp language like standard. This is a big limit actually of the ERP. So because it's not a dedicated language, it's a general language, okay. But when you talk about accountancy, it's better to have a dedicated language. Big possibility, but it's like we are using now to put it like standard. There is a lot of people that use C sharp. And so this is the idea. And this is one C I already explained. They have their own technology. Is from in Europe is a newcomers basically. They have some. They doesn't have a number of thousand million of clients that there are. There are some other clients in the area of Europe. Let's say Italy and so on is growing a lot in Italy, and this is. About sector and dimension is very important. If SAP is for big corporation and for big company, 1C and Dynamics are both for small medium enterprises. They can also working with both. I can say, but some curiosity also. If you buy SAP, your company need to invest from 100,000 from business one up to 2-3 million euros. Just I don't mean the top companies. I mean a normal company. Dynamics is just in the small, so the range from Dynamics is for 50 up to 300,000 euros. Generally, I mean, naturally depends from the project. Maybe 500,000 euros. Okay, this is an investment. One C for some reason that I will not because he has some dedicated things. Plus, he has not a brand so strong in Europe. Is the cheapest. And the project with 1C, like for example, a project that you see usually is 15,000 euros up to 200,000 euros. This is the range. So it's much cheaper than Dynamics. Dynamics naturally is a question of brand because you know, thing, but also is a question that in theoretically it costs much more to install Dynamics in terms of really of because it doesn't have a lot of people. I know that some of you are informatic persons, so you know how to programming. I think that at least 50% of you are able to program, and language that you use is important. One C sometimes you can in some parties almost like to program with one project like I don't know Java or even like WordPress. Some part very simple that everyone can learn. C sharp and so on is much more complicated. So you need to use just a specific special person, and it's very difficult. By sector, the one that we see are they can be adapted to all sector, but we need some personalization. The software that you're using for you will can also understand that you don't see bank movement. We are using something for a production company that can be used, but usually how to say this is a they are so-called vertical solution. All the main producer of software of management software are have two strategy. One main products, one, two, three main products that are 360. You can adapt, let's say, and the other they are vertical solution. Okay. Now let's move. Okay, was an introduction who listen, but at least you understand. Now let's go to a moment to our I open. I think that everyone see our screen, and I open the software. Okay, like last time. Okay, I will now go a bit faster. Okay, I will not look at the chat. Okay, till let's say next time when I will look at the chat is in 3:15. Let's say in 15 minutes. Okay, I will start to do some stuff. Okay, I will tell you. You follow. If you have any question, 5 minutes we will answer at three. Let's say in 15 minutes free. Okay, we are a bit in delay and so on. Okay, what we are doing today. Okay, today I will introduce you the so-called say let's say in Italian is sales product. In English we call it. In Italian sometimes we say like ciclo attivo. Sorry, I know that there are a lot of Italians. It depends because it can be specified in several ways. But in our case, we will concentrate on in this direction. Also introducing a bit CRM. Why CRM? Because now it's very popular. The CRM that we have in this software is a very basic CRM because it's not dedicated one, but there are some activities, okay, that you can do. I will start now to look. Okay, first of all, okay, I suggest all of you to check your company details if you created, okay, correctly, because later I will show some part. If you didn't do it, is as you see, some data I feel, some others not. Is not so important to do all. I think someone is asking to enter. Okay, uh, and is not mandatory. But I started to put some information. If you have some problem to change some data, I remember every time look to this. Why? If you put like this, you can change. You will see also in other part. Okay, you can change it. Why I cannot change? Oh, because it's not a game. In a real company, people is not changing the name every time. So to press one button is normal. Okay, now let's go to see what we will do today. We will do in two ways. First, I will start from the most easy process, and we will work with one of clients that is asking us a product, and we will deliver them. Okay, we will sell it, and the other I will introduce also a bit how it works CRM. Okay, again, always I will say this is a test version, so something sometimes some feature some functionality can maybe not work. Okay, it's totally normal because it's basically is not we didn't do debugging. we are doing now with debugging when we are. It's a normal process because sometimes, to tell you the truth, is a situation that maybe at the beginning you can find even in your job. There are also people that are studying informatics, telecommunication, and so on. And so to do a check and to understand which can be the problem of a new software is normal. That's why we keep it. Okay. Okay, now, okay, I was telling, this kind of product usually they have documents. Let's say like they have documents that you see here. They have catalogs. Okay, this is also documented because it's not mentioned activities. Then they can have maybe some reports, some tools, and so on. We concentrate more on this, okay? To do correctly, to register correctly this process, these documents that they have their own process. You need it's better to have good catalogs, but not always, okay? Now let's go to create, for example, one client, okay? As you see, I created just some name like cars, let's say like this, but even not something to put some name every. Please, if you can, also because it will be important, don't at the end I will explain. I don't want to see everyone that is my data. Okay, please, is also a target. Now you can do with my same name like me. When you will prepare the project, please, at least I don't want to say BMW, Ferrari, Ford, like, okay? Let's see that, for example, when I enter in one client, okay, I have some datas, okay? A lot of these datas, maybe like you see text categories, maybe they're accounting data. You even don't know what it means, what is taxation and so on. Don't worry, okay? It's not important. It's not important. Even here we have like to force, like for example, here sometimes maybe if you put, you can have some mistakes that is normal because in reality we need to put real data, okay? And that's all. You see, we can manage address, contacts, and so on, okay? Now let's. This is a standard. Here also there are some additional information. Now I will create from zero, okay? Creating from zero, I press here create, okay, and I will start to put, okay. I started to put the name of cars, of car producer, is just to keep our names, okay. Mercedes, okay. The software automatically, there are some automatic things sometimes that can be help me to fill it the data. Here they are minimum because we are not real and we keep it because, but in reality maybe when a company select, for example, group, I give an example, automatically I can create situation where is normal programming. But let's say that I start to do customer. I can, for example, create some groups in order that my data are more ordered, okay? Then I can select here what we see, okay? For example, there is some Italians as you see, but don't care too much. I put here recently Italy, as you understand, bought, I just, as you see, we play that we bought Mercedes, is good, in Italy we need it. There are some basic data, okay? If there is some time data that are not, how to say, not filled in any document, usually the software will say you if missing. I suggest here to press this flag, okay? This is a way to manage better. If please, this kind of things, let's say that there is order. Now I saw that this was not automatically settled. It will be a bit better. Here we have an Italian configuration. So as you see, there are some things connected with some digital invoicing, and this is like you cannot mandatory to fill. This is a number that now I will put like uh, uh, like this. Okay, okay, okay. Sometimes you see that there is sometimes even some mistakes. Sometimes it's totally normal. I copy, now I press it, okay. You see, for example, is not corrected, is normal situation because we are not using a real one, okay. Then I can add additional data, for example, info at Mercedes. You don't need to do everything, okay? You can like as you want. I'm putting some data just like this, just to help a bit more us. Okay, legal address will be automatically filled later when we have it. Okay, if you write here, it will double it. It's not needed. Then we can have the contact person. Okay, let's say save. Okay, because of the software we save it in order during our filling it. Uh, Audio Rossi. When the software, when you see, for example, here, you see the software, for example, always, this is the logic of the software, and I think that you can be smart and understand everything. For example, suppose that this one is the sales manager, okay? Look, I'm telling you something, sales manager, okay? You see, he's not recognizing anything. Here, I can create every time new catalogs, for example, okay? There are a lot of features, a lot of functionality that really you can try to learn yourself, but it's impossible because this one is in few time learn. For example, Mario Bros. Let's at T, for example, I'm writing with that, okay? This is will be good if you put because later I will show you, okay, everything, okay. I can even add new contacts if you want, okay. You can put additional number, email, message, Skype, for example. This software, for example, allow you to use not in the version that you have, but you can call by Skype, you can send an email, you can call directly or send SMS, you see, call, send text message. This is the situation. Then there are some billing details, okay. Here I will show you a bit later what is sell price because it's something important because you have policy. You can fix credit and so on. This is a normal data. It's normal that when you have like fantasy is much more difficult than you can imagine. And then I save, okay? This is my new client. Important. The software always, sometime, is possible that you want to copy, okay? Because maybe you have a company similar is quicker. In customers is very hard, but if you press this, and I will show not now, but when we do products, okay? If you do like this, I'll control. I'm not sure that there is a person that got the control. Okay, please. I by mistakes. I don't know exactly why. I'm not looking. Okay, but please don't stop to have a control. I was by mistakes. Um, okay. Uh, Now you can copy. Okay, but usually it will not the case of the clients. Okay. Also look, for example, this address is just a thing that there is a procedure that is checking, and in this case we force it because if you say the address, legal address was not initially because there is a procedure, and that's all. There are some stuff. Okay, this is my new client. Okay, now I started to look, for example, the Mercedes company. Okay, I am a company that is selling spare parts of automotive. You can invent everything, furniture industry, food industry, don't care, okay? Please try maybe to, because I'm not teaching, I'm even myself, I know a bit of automotive sector. I will not tell a real case now, it's just to speed up, like, okay, this is a quotation, okay? And suppose that Mercedes, okay, that now I found, okay, Mercedes company asked me to provide them some product like I don't know because I want like wheel, okay. I want something to think, okay, something very basic, okay, well, okay. As you see, okay, we don't have it, okay. I will show because maybe otherwise it will create you a bit confusion. Let's do a moment. I will now, okay, close it because I stop a bit, maybe it will be easier for you because I don't want to create problem, but we create the products, okay? You see, here I created some products, okay? This is some basic, okay? Sorry because they are in Italian, okay? Let's create, like, for example, a basic one, okay, with a new, okay, I create, we produce, for example, in this case, engine 1, 2, 3, I don't like, AKP, I don't know name that can have an engine, okay? This is, I'm creating a new one, okay? Here I can put the photos if you want. You can put, you press, now in this case, I will not do it, okay. The software, for example, there is some data, okay? Okay, this is, for example, the engine, okay? This is, but they can describe much more engine, diesel, diesel technology, something like this, I invent, okay? Here there is the unit, okay? For example, I sell it in pieces, okay? It's bad, everything, but I start to put, and suppose that is 250 kilograms. Sorry, I'm sure maybe someone is mechanical fan, he will kill me because I'm putting data that doesn't have a sense. I don't know even myself how much is weight an engine, despite being an engineer also myself. And that's all. This is I started to put this data. Okay, then uh, I suggest often to save. Then, as you maybe someone knows, there is later we will show bill of material. But there is a lot of things. I will show you later. Okay, but and I will set the price. There is a procedure that you can set price of different things. Okay, suppose that you see now he's setting me the pricing, but I will say that this was already since the beginning of the year the price of 2,100 euros. Okay, this is my price. Okay, important. I will show you a bit now some feature of the software. Okay, look, by the way, not posted, just saved. This is someone was asking me about SAP. This is typical things that everyone who knows SAP is the standard they create from SAP, not directly publish, post, but to save. Okay. Anyway, as you see, there is this part in a price type in Italian. I will show later what is price type now because it's disturbing me a bit for you that there is this word in Italian. Oh, every time when you press here, you see I'm selecting something and I press here, okay, Control or Control Shift F4, I can enter here and change because now I will change wholesale price. It's just because I don't like there are people that maybe will be easier. Okay, you can change yourself. We will create later other prices. Okay, this is a price. Okay, now I started to have, you see also that there is some price. Okay, the software dynamically can even change the price. I will show a bit later. Okay, but now we have. Every company has a SKU code or item code as you want, okay? That sometimes are very used. For example, KPI, as you see, sometimes company, this is a normal things, okay? I will put this. It's not again mandatory, okay? But you can do it. Also, you see, I can put a lot of fields, okay? Be careful, like for example, I already saved and some data are blocked. So I press this because I saved it. It's normal sometimes situation. And I can change because before I could not. Here, for example, I create a group, for example, engine. Okay, this something like you will not judge by it. Don't worry. It's just something to show you how we can work the software. Okay. This is also I want to change. Sorry, main category. I just for helping you because you have the same like this. If you are Italian, you can keep. I want to respect the people that are not speaking Italian. Okay, and that's all. This is my product. Okay. Now I go back to my situation. Okay, I was trying now. I received the call. Later I will show you even how it can be managed. Mercedes, okay, asked me to supply them engine to supply the, you see the price automatically. I got it. Okay, Later I will show you even discount and so on. I got it, okay. And suppose that they are asking me 100 of these pieces, okay. I have, I'm doing quotation, okay. So I publish them, okay. I can always, this one, again, you can directly press here. I'm using to save because usually there are two steps I want to explain even when you look me because I have experience. You can even press directly this. But when you press this, if there is some mistakes, you will get it directly. Usually I prefer to save and post. It's the correct procedure. Usually people when work with these softwares. Experienced people, they are never in fast because you cannot do mistakes sometimes, okay? I show you, I can theoretically print the print format in Italian, okay? I can send, in this software now is not working for you, I can send by mail, I can save to me, I can print, okay? I can do everything. I don't remember if it worked for you saving a moment, we will do the test directly because you have a version that is, I'm using the same version that you're doing, okay? Let's see. No, you have some limit, so you cannot save. Okay, don't worry, but you can. For the exam, usually you will do print screen for your information because someone is afraid. It's print screen. If it's not now working, you will do print screen. Okay, don't worry. And this is the document. Okay, now I have you see I have this request, this proposal quotation. Okay, now, suppose I want to show you one problem of the software now when you will use that you will not have the dynamic, okay? So, please use your brain and sometime when you create documents, maybe sometime create document postpone, like for example this one, I put that I created before. Just now I register, I change the date. I can do. The software always. If we had SAP, it was impossible. That's why I also use this kind of software. I have this proposal, okay? This is a proposal. After today, 13, because it was everything, I receive a call. I can later I will show because there are these possible. Someone maybe already there, and I will show one of the way. There are several way. Okay. Suppose that I am another person because theoretically this software you use like with a full administrator profile. Suppose that myself, I am in charge of sales. Someone is in charge now of quotation. I receive a call, and people asked me, Mercedes said, okay, we received your proposal. This is a real case, okay? And we would like to confirm your proposal with some changes. Person goes here, okay? Mercedes, okay? Look, if I press to this business document, okay? Quotation, again, here, quotation, okay? I do there, automatically I get the quotation that I received, okay? And for example, Mercedes, okay? I go to it and they say, okay, and in this way, okay, I refill again, I show you, okay, in this way, okay, and I get this data, okay, was an example, okay, okay, yes, I need to register your, okay, now I have some time maybe to you happen when you talk with people, okay, and we would like to change a bit just our request, okay, because not 100, but we have additional request, so please 120, and we confirm the price. In this way, we confirm the price. I don't show yet the situation where we give discount and so on, okay? This is, so I get it, everything, okay? Now I post, okay? Look, everything is okay. If someone of you, maybe, because in my case was totally good, because do you remember when I was showing to set up your user, okay? And I will not show again, maybe a bit after everything. If you didn't set up your, I'm sure that they were asking this data or maybe this data to fill in. For me, it was everything okay because I set it up. I can even register, like for example, a manager, because maybe it's not me. There are several datas, okay? And I have, okay? And I publish. I want to show you. that if sometimes you don't understand anything, you can even say, see, okay, a moment, because this is related document, sorry, not this, okay. Related document to me is not very possible to be seen. You see that here there is what happened. There was a quotation for 252 and an order for 307. Okay, now it's you will see how we will proceed. In few minutes, I remember I told you I'm a bit in delay. Now I will get your question. Okay, another part. Look, this life cycle status. Okay, please check, because when it's open sometimes the system doesn't allow you. I put it in my user fields that you can find. Again, I will show basically here. Okay, I use it and I will not show again because there is in the video. I set it up with automatically in progress. Some people was maybe in open. If it's in open, some operation, but it's saying you cannot do it. Okay. So this is now I will look, but just 3 minutes some main question because we are a bit in delay. Sorry. Okay. I am okay. Uh, a moment. I'm looking, okay, but please just move a bit slower the mouse because sometimes seconds of lag. Yes, I'm sorry, okay, but theoretically the video we register and sometimes we have short time. I'm very sorry about it, but sometimes even I think it's not very difficult to for everything. Thank you. Okay, see neither when you are click. Okay, sorry. Okay. We should change legal name alias first right. Is suggested to do it. Now you can do even. Does once is no. It works with all database. Standard Oracle, DB, Due, everything. Okay, is if you want later, I will send you how is the technology. The departed for me, okay, yes, exactly. So because you didn't set up, don't appear in the sale order after adding the quotation. Uh, okay. Why didn't happen is because maybe you did. The possibility are two. One, you did not choose the correct. There are three possibility. I tried. Maybe I understand what happened. Okay. Uh, you need the free possibility of your mistakes. One, you selected because here I saw that there is not a filter that usually there is of the solution. So here is showing all the quotation. Usually you can put a filter that is selecting just the customer. So maybe you select this wrong one, so it will not show because it's nothing for him. Okay. Second possibility is that you did some mistake in this document. I don't know. The other, you didn't press this. Okay. This is fill the cell. If you press it, it's automatic. If I will press again, it will change my data recovering. So you didn't press this. Okay. I check other question. Okay. And then we continue. Yes, you have to click the button on the right. Correct. Can you show again how to see the history of action? I mean, the last thing that you showed. Okay. I don't remember if, I don't know if you set it up, moment, set it up. You see, for example, I have this. Let's do one thing, okay? I will now show to people, I will put off this in order to have more space because my screen is pretty small, okay? And it will be easier to be seen. Okay, settings. Panel settings. I think that someone I showed last time. Okay, I put like this. Okay, panel related documents. If you press here related documents, you can see the document in this way. This is much more comfortable, okay, than this one. Okay, I show something a bit like a user to let you to understand this software. You can personalize it. Okay, usually people they have they are personalized depending for their job. Okay, I will show now. If you do here, okay, I will show once just. You can a moment myself even sometime I'm not used to do this part. A moment, edit. I think this one form navigation panel setup. Okay. Uh, I show one things. Okay. Maybe if you do like this, okay, and maybe for example attached file for NAS is not there, you will have it in a more comfortable place. This one, okay? So it's not important, this one. If you saw it, if you understand how to do, it's good. Okay, otherwise, maybe I will show another times when I will do, but unlucky times is okay. Again, you see, now I have this. Okay, I will look again to find the life cycle status on user settings. To save history, I mean, the last thing. Okay, I was showing. Okay, I will show again a moment. Last time, but because really it was already in the last time show it. Okay, you can in settings when if you press depends how you have. When you have a big one is easier. Okay, I show user. When you go, for example, like now, for example, I'm an administrator. Okay, when you go on user settings, you can set up some parameters. It was already in the last time. As you see, I put it in progress, okay, and it means that automatically is like this. Sorry, I cannot follow every this kind of things. You can see again. Okay, now I started to show some. Okay, now I want to do. Now we are in this situation. Okay, the software also is able, but now we know good because we never bought it, is able to show you, I continue now, to show you, for example, the estimation of the cost. In this particular way, we have too few data. In the reality, we have this data because there is a story. Now we have problem because you see, cannot determine the cost of inventory because we never bought it. We just created. It's normal things, okay? Now, but now I will start to show some basic things, okay? Uh, Now we have this sales order, okay? Even in the system, if I put here, I will show, for example, that if I have stock, I don't have anything because I don't have a story of. There are some report that you will order, you will start to use, you see, there is remaining. There is some of this report, something maybe they need to be even set it up. Maybe will not fully work, but we know that we don't have a stock. What I did like this, when you look like this in the stock, usually is telling you all the goods that you manage that are in this order. If you want, because some person already will ask, there are several, for example, available stock here, okay, and we see. We don't have basically anything. I introduced some stuff, okay, we have this kind of things, okay. Purchase, we will see next time, mainly with the planning of a purchase and so on. Now I go back to my order, I close something, okay. The system, as maybe you understood, is not closing directly, but you keep. And I have this order, okay. I received an order from my client, okay. Maybe I need to send them a order confirmation, for example, okay. Okay, and there are some things. Maybe there are some additional data to register. Now, what we need to do it? They order us, we need to deliver it. Okay. Now we will, as you see, there is the data of today. Suppose that is something impossible, but let's play in this way because it will not in reality. I received, I still have, I have my people. I'm not producing. In the future, we'll do production of this product, okay, next time. But in this particular case, suppose that we have this order. We have a friend that has 100 engine that we sold before to them is the same engine, okay, so it's something not in reality, okay. So I will show now just one part of the of a bit of supply because here in this press generator there are a lot of possibilities. Now it's not settled up because we can delete everything, a lot of possibility that we can do it, okay, a lot of documents connected. We can receive goods, we can do everything, okay? Now, suppose that we had this order, okay, and we are in urgency because we didn't put that I need already to deliver today. So I call my friends that are supplier, okay, and I say, okay, please, I need to sell it. I know that everyone will tell me, but I will show will tell me what you press it. Generate purchase order, okay? I will buy, okay? As you see, I have everything automatically, okay? I got this new document, but there are some data, price, I don't know everything, even the supplier, okay? Suppose that there is this company, the supplier. Now let's start with this, okay? The system is quite, but should be, everyone should have this motor part because I want to be faster. Later you can create your own. But as we know that he has this one, so I order to them 120 pieces. Okay, he will give me the price. Okay, suppose that is we are a company. Let's say no 900 euros. Okay, system automatically will calculate. Okay, I will not play yet with discount. If you want, you can do it. Okay, and I post the purchase order. Okay, purchase order is a normal document when you order something is the same things that you are doing when you call maybe Amazon or you call something, you issue a purchase order theoretically to them. Maybe I think that you know it's a normal procedure is should be requested because they need to control. You do sales order from yourself when someone call you, but you need to also you can even buy directly sometime, but normally company work with process and you need, this is what the goal of this kind of software for you in doing this exam, to understand how it works process in a company. So I issued it, okay? Again, if I go to related documents, you see that my story started to be much more wrong, okay? This document, and I'm sorry for Russian, for not Italian speaking, is there is in Italian. I will not change. I need to go to change setup. Is in aperto that is not okay because I cannot do anything. I move to in esecuzione because they already received it. Okay. Again, you can change a bit in parameter everything. Okay, but don't worry, I will never do anything without you looking at it. So everything what I'm doing, it will be enough in this 5 lesson will be enough to pass the exam. So will be never something that you will be blocked. Okay, don't worry because I will not do some setup without you looking. You have my same the same solution that I'm using. Okay, so I did this. Okay, and I publish. Okay, I can do everything. If just post everything, okay. And I started to do these things. Unlucky because to supply this product, okay, I cannot. I need to show something about the supply. I was telling about just this part, but I need to sell, okay, because we need to get this product, okay. So good receipt, okay. This is some document, and suppose that, for example, I have several order from some company. For example, again, I show the same thing. If I put these things, okay, and I look to this, okay, I will find the order that I have this one, okay. This one, just please sometime write because maybe you can mix. If I go there and there, I will find the order that I did, okay. Now, in order to get a bit more interesting things and to learn the reality, suppose that this company, in any case, I ordered directly in urgent, but has just 90 pieces, okay? So I registered just 90 pieces as entering, okay? Then I publish, okay? Let's go to see a bit the available stocks, for example, here, okay? Now, when you see, you will see that I have now 90 engines, okay. You see that is also on order. Why is on order? Because I created it directly from my order. So this product is even the system registered it like exactly for this company. If I go also sales order, I want to see situation, okay. I can even do available stocks. You see that now before was empty. Now I have also there. Here is just this. If you were writing before was nothing, now you have it. Okay. we have it. Okay, so we can. So what we can do now? This client is pushing us, okay, and we need to send them the goods, okay. Systems now I will show you as a lot of documents. They are not always mandatory. At the beginning I will show you the full process, the maximum full process. Sometimes when you do exercise you can even suppose that some part you will not do it, but in the future we will write exactly which process to do, and you will have to do the same process, okay. It will be written, don't worry, it will be slide. I have now, I will show like a packing slip. The company, okay, I have now, for example, in I advise my warehouse, say, please, we have 90 engines, okay, that we need to deliver to our client Mercedes, okay. So for example, in reality it can be like this. Companies, okay, which order we have, okay, we have this order, okay, they register, okay, this order. I think that this part is normal for you, please, it's English, you can understand exactly, okay. And we start to do packages, okay. Look, for example, here I create, in any case, I think that I don't want to be too much exaggerated. 90 engines we will not send with cartons or with pallets, okay. Let's create a container that is like container is a container type, but container is container that is the normal 40 feet. I don't know if you know what I mean like this. Anyway, is I think 200 kilogram. Okay. Okay, and I started to organize my goods. Okay. Now, in reality, I don't remember if now we'll check. Yes, is loading all the 100 because the system is not set it up, that is not controlling exactly in this particular part things. But if we do it, if I will do it, I want to check a moment. Is posting me is very strange because it should not be like this. It's a mistake of a problem because actually in reality we don't have 100 pieces, 120 pieces. It's a mistake that there is. So please, I will change in theoretically because in any case in reality I know that I have 90. Simply these mistakes, this control there is not, because in reality will never happen that the person will put more than in reality has. They are counting, okay? So I put this 90. As you see, the system automatically calculating me the 20 tons. These things, also these little things that I'm showing, to tell you the truth, also is used to calculate before the quantity, the weight of some goods, because sometimes there is limit. For example, 22 tons is the maximum that you can send. So by change, I can even tell you 90 was basically the maximum that we can, and I post this packing slip. Okay. Again, let's see related documents. Okay, you see that there is every time the process. Okay, so we prepare it. Okay, but packing slip, see, when you prepare to send something, is not yet sent, okay, to the client. The normal procedure is foresee that from good issue, okay, that is the issuing the goods from real from the company, not preparing it like before was, going to this, okay. I can get this, I think is here, sorry, because sometimes I have myself even, I don't read even the packing slips, okay. Let's see if everything is okay. No, I don't know exactly why it's like this. A moment, because I found this. Sometimes, sorry, because okay, is I need to fill it. Okay, is sending me again 120. This is the things that we need to check, because actually, if I do like this, is say me not, because it was wrong. There is a little mistakes that I will check, but as I understand, is because the maximum that I can put is 90. Okay, I publish 90. Again, I want to show you that if we go to our sales order, believe me, maybe sometime you lost yourself. When you will start to do it yourself, you will understand easily. Okay, related on, you see that we started to be much more the story. the quotation. You can even go to document pressing here, okay? If I press to any line, you will go. So the story was I did the quotation for 256,000. I received an order for 307. I bought this product for 131.90. You remember? I received the goods. I organized the goods, and here because sales order is linked, you see that is repeated simply because it's linked to both documents. Okay, one is where we send the goods from there, and where we send this, and this is the goods. Okay, now we almost finished the process. Okay, because the remaining things to be done in normal situation is I can even I send to them the goods, and the final things that usually it should be done is to issue an invoice. There are several ways to do it. In this particular case, a moment, I will do another way, so maybe it will be easier to you. For example, at the beginning, you see, here you see what I did. There is some documents, okay, and there is not yet invoiced. Going here, I can issue sales invoice, okay, it created me the data, and I'm okay. If I go to see my sales order, okay, you can see that there is a part, there is not the payment part. We will see maybe later the bit, but it's not very important. You can play yourself, it's not. You can see that there's a partial. This is show that I started to partially deliver. In this particular setup of the software, you don't get the goods here like deliver when you are sending them the goods, but when you sending them the invoice. Don't be, because sometimes this is things you understand. This is how you delivered. Is for some accounting reason. Now I know that there is a lot. I go to see a bit the chat and to try to answer to the question. Okay. Yes, okay, okay. If you want, now I can read. Okay, thanks, but it's okay. This is the last thing. If you want, if I didn't lost you all, maybe you are trying to do I 2 minutes for answer question. Otherwise, I continue to do to show. There are a lot of things that you can learn yourself. The system, even if it's not fully set up, there are, I already told, because it's like a general company. Someone was, can you show how to send the invoice? Okay, invoice is, I can show you not only how to issue invoice and that's all. In this particular way, the invoice I already saw, I already sent. I was just in good issues, and I selected the one that I wanted. A moment, here is still not invoice because there is a standard procedure that every 5 minutes update all the status. So in 5 minutes, this one will be written on invoices. Anyway, I can show you because it will. I think that if everything is set up here in this system, we will got our mistakes normally. Okay, I did like this. This was one way to do it. Okay, because look, I do like this. Okay, what you see directly, the system told me no, I already sent. I did like this. Okay, now I will show, for example, I will continue to show a bit what is further. Okay, suppose that I have now quickly my friends that is my supplier, it often we know good, told me, oh guy, I have a good news. I found other 30 engines today. It was very lucky day because I sent you already 90. You see how we are fast delivery, but I can send again, okay, more. And I will show, like, for example, okay, so for example, again, I have these motor parts of my friend that I can show, okay, I do like this, and I have this order, and I get it again. Look what happened. 30 pieces, not 100. I did the same things. Automatically, the software is checking because we know that we already got it as automatic is that. Be careful. This is should be. It's not a game. Okay, this is on reality. So people is not like not looking good, but there are some support. Like for example, I know that should be 30, okay, receiving, okay, from my documents, okay. So in general, it's okay. I am very lucky because we can fulfill all our requests, okay. So I have these things, okay. Look, not invoiced because my friend didn't send yet the invoice, okay. So I have finally my new one. Let's go to see our available stock and look. We are lucky because you see we have 30 already in order. The last 30. Okay, let's go to see in another way because if we go to see, let's go to see the report of our. Okay, because if we go to see order analysis should be here. Okay, if we go, we see that they ordered 120. We sent them 90. We have 30 remaining and 30, thank God, the reserve. So generally it's okay. I have already the situation. And look, also, I have a payment that you need to pay me 300,000 euros, okay? Um, so in general, I've been lucky, okay? And I can send. One way is to send directly from here, okay? So I can good issue. Again, when I will send good issue, I know that you say where to see everything. Please, maybe I told that I cannot go too much slow because we have the record, okay? I will show every time, sometime when I do something fast, I try to do it. I go here, generate, good issue. System automatically show that we have 30, okay? And I can publish, post. Okay, now again, let's go to see. You see that also, by the way, we started to have update. This sales usually is when you invoice something, okay? This is a mondo because general registerment we need to pay. Again, when you see, okay, you see, again, okay? I can, for example, go in here, okay? And I do in another way, the sales invoice. Here, okay? That's one. And in this case, a publish. Okay, related documents. If you want, I can always say, you see. When you look like, for example, good issue is not showing you all the story. This is because usually is also for profile security. Usually, who is managing or sales order is looking all the story. Here you see that you are not looking the part connected with the purchase part because it's just sales part. Sales and just this good issue particular that is connected with this story. Okay, so it's everything. Okay. But when I go and I suggest you to go to see update, you will see, you see that I have also. In this particular things, as you see, I even didn't do the packing slips. The packing slips is something like more, is sometime request from custom regions, is something managed. Usually customs, they request, how to say, weight and so on. Volume is possible also to put there. That's why sometime is a document that you can even not do theoretically. We were asked to do it for the project, writing it, but even okay, very important because people asking about the project. Okay, basically one things will be to print out, and they say already go to print screen. Something like this would be. So you cannot hide, you cannot create 5 documents. If you are not able to use the system, you are not able to suggest to use this. There will be a lot of blocks. Okay, so we are not stupid, and it's possible to see. So when people is asking is if we will not do it during the exam, will not be, but theoretically I can ask people, come with the computer, show me something like this on your computer. If you don't have it, you cannot pass. Maybe even we'll consider, but we don't know even how we will do the exam, as you know. Okay, this is fixed. I will look again some question. Ok, io ho capito così. It's the meaning of a quotation part of a process. A quotation part is preventive, exactly, okay? By index not defined for what? I don't know. When I press generate, it says to me get. Maybe there was some document not exactly wrong, not defined for value. Maybe even there was some not parameter. I don't know exactly. Uh, quotation is normal. In normal companies, there are two typologies of companies. Naturally, there are companies that they have a standard prices. So, like for example, you buy from Amazon, it doesn't send theoretical quotation, but be careful because itself, because I know the process of Amazon, when it send you is registering, storing you when they are working more with cart like this. But itself, they have some time in any case, a process when they are creating some quotation that are even not sending you because it's good for looking for the request, the main request. So basically, maybe they are not calling it exactly quotation. When I try to generate a good issue for 10, it say that there is enough quantity in the warehouse. Yes, because you simply didn't issue the second good issue. Second good receipt. You have just 90 you entered. These normal things. I saw it. We entered twice. If you look, once I put 90 and the second, look, try to go to see your related document and sales order. You will directly understand. Okay, here there is a lucky number. It's possible. I will not show how to personalize unlucky because it takes, but sometimes you see, I have a purchase order. I can even go there. Okay, I order 100. Go there, related documents. Okay, go there. And you see, I have entered. I can do order analysis. Okay. Payment strange because I don't see it's just for payment setup. Sometimes, sorry, myself, I have some part that I need to check exactly. Okay, because not all. I think so. Here, I don't see it. Sorry, here there's. So we need to go basically in this way now. Moment and 90. This is 90 entered here. Okay, and 30. Okay, I need to go back everything. Purchase order, a moment. Sometime it's I move to the purchase order, link a document, and the other is 30. So this one I have. Here there is a lot of reports. Some reports are not settled up. That's why you see, for example, even in this way, there is some. For example, this order is showing some goods. There are sometimes parts that they are not fully set up because we need there is a lot of section, a lot of option to do it, and usually are personalized. Okay, so it's. Sorry, in general, it's enough for your purpose. Okay, moment. Batch. A moment. I know what it means. Yes, you need to purchase another 30. But it's strange. A moment. I want to go to check because if you use it batches, okay. I don't know what you pressed. I go to check because I hope that. Okay, service production. I think here. This is setting up. I suggested already not to touch them. Inventory, okay. Send batch. I don't remember exactly where is the option, but it seems that we have all batches, so everything. But try not at the beginning. If you want to play everything, but because you need to use a batch, or you change some parameter. I know. There, you see, this is not. If you put like this and one touched it, you're using one option. Second is that you changed this parameter, a good receipt. The other question is that, but I'm not sure that you changed here the parameter. Okay, this is a probably a possible mistakes that you got from it. Okay, from batches because I don't know. You should not use the batches. Uh, to be sure, in solar I buy. Yes, in generally, okay. In generally, in good I sell. Basically, to follow predictive flow, that you will show, or is it up to us? Allora, they are lucky exactly. Exactly what to do for the project. I will write exactly where is a presentation. You will write exactly which process to follow. Okay, exactly. Okay, this is will be clear. Then, unlucky, you cannot invent your process. Actually, you cannot do. You can sometime, for example, to do an invoice before. Uh, Sending the goods. This is called advance invoice. But the project you will find you cannot invent the how to sell a goods from accounting point of view. This is what is not allowing you the software. Software is helping you to follow some procedure, and here is quite you find sometimes some mistakes because there are a lot of parameters that are not set up because usually they are set up to the company. It takes I can tell really because maybe usually a company takes 1 2 months to set up everything in order not to avoid any mistakes, but some are free because the company wants. You can imagine Amazon works different than Microsoft invent, okay, than a company that is selling spare parts and so on. But usually sales part is goods, sell goods. Okay, I will show you quickly other things because lucky with this fact that you are far, I'm always afraid to lose you. Sometimes is difficult. Okay, I want to show some other part. Okay, here is not activated, but I will activate even if it's not. For example, the discount. Okay, uh, I will not put discount like mandatory. Okay. You see, you can use discount card, automatic discount, and so on. Even automatic discount, I will put a moment because I will show you because we started to understand a bit more automatic discount. Okay. I suggest you also to use it. Okay. When you start to because it started to be a bit more even realistic, even you can learn a bit more. We have a chance really to use this kind of software, but believe me, are very good because for you it's good. Okay, I started to put a discount. I will show, uh, and for example, you see where we have price list, we have different price list, payment. Okay, discount types. Okay, the system allow us to use several discounts. Okay, this is automatic discount that maybe you can investigate and when something happen, like for example, you may buy more than 1,000 euros, but they create just a manual discount. Okay, for example, uh, discount big producer. Okay, I can, I call it 10%. Suppose that to each company, and where I put 10%, that companies that are big producer of cars, okay, I invented like this, we give, okay, how it works now, price list. There is a way, okay? Again, I will show you one things to be speed up, okay? Learn first, okay? Suppose that before I told about copy. Sometimes happens that Mercedes again, he already bought and I delivered already the things product. And then they asked me a quotation, okay, another quotation, okay, and they think, okay, this one is a good client, okay. So I propose them, okay, and I tell, okay, they are asking again, okay, and then I say, okay, this is reality things, okay. Okay, we like it, your things, we want to ask other 200, okay, and they ask it, okay. But suppose that I want, I understand and start to say, okay, listen, let's do like this. You like it? I sell you 500 and I give you 10% discount, okay? This is normal things, okay? So there is the software allow you one things, okay? For example, 500. Software allow you to put a discount here, okay? And this is a normal things, okay? Okay, this is and then automatic calculating. Okay, even allow you a moment. I can show you even a much more interesting things. Okay, let's do. Veti propose me 200. Sorry, sometime if we change, but I want that you will do like me. Okay, you will change. You will play a bit with this game, and then I put another variant. Okay, that is this is the same 500 for 10% discount. Okay, this is okay. This system, okay, I don't remember even how to say preferred everything, to tell you the truth. Anyway, I do the two options in any case. Okay, the system, so I can publish and send to the client the two options. Okay, maybe I can do like this. Okay, so the client, I send, this is realistic things. One is for 200 pieces and the other is for 500 pieces, where I say, if you buy me, I give you 10% discount. Okay, suppose now that the client, okay, say, okay, this is good. Okay, so when I will do, I will get, now it got the a moment. I don't remember myself now how to put like action. A moment. Set as preferred. Okay, sorry, this way. Okay. You see, I put like action set as preferred. Okay. So this is the one that says. So if I remember well, now when I do, I have mine one. Okay. This is okay, and I can do. This is realistic, but in reality usually is a bit different. Okay, so let's do like this. Okay, this one I post another order. Okay, then these clients say, okay, listen, I will buy every time if you gave me always 10% of discount. You see it before I create it, so I can go, for example, to the customer. Okay, I know that sometimes you see that I'm doing fast things because you will do also fast. Please, it's normal. It's normal logic things. Okay, so I can go to my company, going to billing details, and for example, again, I am blocked here because otherwise will not do. And I will select that to them I give 10% discount. Okay. Look now, when I will sell, I can sell even here. Okay, I know that you will start to use also. When I sell this, I sell sales order, and I add again my engine. Automatically the 10% discount will be calculated. This is normal things. So start to do, for example, this kind of things, and you can learn. For example, other thing, even is one with automatic discount usually is if you want the effect that one is too much, is too few, everything, and then everything. Okay, and I started to put my order. Okay, and I start to improve my turnover. Okay, this is things that is normal. I can even because we have now other six in order to close a bit situation. I want even to show you some other things that again will not be mandatory payment. You see that they are all unpaid. Okay, to pay because they need to pay, otherwise we get poor. Okay, we, for example, we can again with the same logic, the software every time allow you from one product, one document to the other, to create, to copy. There are several things. When you start to press it, you will start to learn it. Okay, you need to start to use it. And for example, this one I get bank receipt. Let's see if everything is set up. For example, is paying me. I can even add other things, and I start to get money. Okay, maybe even pay me. Let's go to see if I get the money in sales order. You will see that I don't know why, but it should be, maybe it was this one. Sorry, you see, partly paid. Okay, the same payment I could maybe register in other ways from there. I could from there. Okay, not direct from the document. Okay, you see, this is the advance. I don't know why he put me something in advance because we didn't deliver something. Let's see what is. Sometimes with payment, every time is a bit like a bit more messy when you started to do because sometimes you lose yourself. I can tell you very open. So we analysis. Okay, the report amount due. You see that there was also a mistake myself because they paid. I registered some money in advance that are exceptional one. But it was so I need myself 76,000 euros, and because I registered wrong because but is the reality it will never happen these kind of things. Okay, here I can go to see even I don't know how we set it up. Anyway, it's money. It's it's hard things when you play with this kind of things. I can tell you, because in reality, it will not. And that's all. We have all this kind. I was telling you about CRM, but I didn't spend too much time. So in the last 5 minutes, I want to show you a bit what is it. Okay, CRM actually is to manage new client, new potential client, and so on. So called leads. Look, for example, what one of the things and then the other. Suppose that now we had a good service. This is will be something again, will not be minimum. Maybe I will ask you to do some stuff, but we see, because as you see, we didn't say too much. Suppose that there is we do a campaign, we do an internet campaign. We show, okay, we are providing engine to Mercedes. So a company called Porsche, okay, like us, and we contacted, okay, for example, Porsche, okay, contacted us. I even never remember how to write Porsche. I think yes, and Adolf Gutenberg. This guy contact us. Suppose this one, for example, contact us. And this is some time ago. Okay, we have. I can show you a bit more. This is before is not yet a client, and sometimes company has a lot of these kind of things. Maybe even there is a campaign. You can even lower that. Will not show, because otherwise you will lose time to do it. You can even lower the list of Excel, and support that these guys asked us. So the process can be that, for example, I convert into the customer later. Cioè, I discuss with them. They came from campaign. You see, there is a lot of little things to set it up. But I want to show, because maybe some person will try to do it. Then I convert to the client. When I convert to the client, it means that is entering is my accountancy. Is before anything. Is just a person that I met. And that's why it started to be more important to set up that data, like a legal address, and that's all. And that's all. You understand? Okay. This is stuff like no. Look, even you need to unblock, because I was looking that something is blocked. And that's all. No, it's not needed everything in Italy. When you put other things, one important thing, if you want to add other countries, look, because there are not all the countries, because maybe you want to put your home countries, you need to select there is a classifier, okay? And again, if you start to look from this, okay, you can maybe there is some data. I'm sure that is a bit mistake that didn't give me anything, because I didn't put any VIT, but maybe here is very simple things. And I started with this process. When we talk about CRM, the things that are good is that you can manage emails, meetings, sales, products. This is something, if you want to enjoy, because I want to show you also things is better for you, you can try to do it, you can try to do, and you will see. There is also the possibility to manage the sales funnel, that a moment, I don't remember if it will work now already, because it's something that often it's very good till today. A moment, let's see, because maybe it's not including today. These things, let's see. Okay, you see, this is something that is very important to manage your sales part. When you have a lot of things, is allowing you to understand how much you get money from quotation. This is repetitive sales, is because company bought. If I remember well, this is requires in any case to put them from the beginning from leads. In any case, if there are some parameters that are good. And that's all. I think that for today is good. Look, you can even with this kind of system link for Mailchimp's product that you can do bulk mailing, SMS, and so on. Okay, I think that for the moment is okay. I will now switch off both all the registration. I will leave, okay, and I will stay other 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes to answer question in the chat, but I will stop to register, okay? Perfect, okay? Everything is clear, I think, and the link to the registration here in the chat. CRM is for, yes, potential customers usually call leads. Exactly. You can play with this. I wanted to show you. Please try to play. Use the play, okay? There will be mistakes. Don't worry. Try to do process. You have a big chance to see a lot of different process, everything, okay? And that's all, okay? So I will stop now to register, okay? And you should get the link here, okay? And also, when I'm answering, I will load also the what I registered on YouTube in order for people that has problem to access here. Okay, I will stop now. Okay, now I will be again here. Okay, I stop the registration.